Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. I'm your host, Powell, and I'm here with my guest and a good friend of mine, Noel Casino from United Airlines. Noel, how are you?
I'm good. Thank you, Powell, for welcoming me to your podcast. And please bear with me. This is my first time doing a podcast with anyone.
No, not a worry.
So we'll try to get through this.
Yeah. Let's start with tell us a little bit about yourself, your history in aviation, and where you are now.
Yeah, thanks for asking that. I've been in the aviation industry for over 32 years. I'm currently with United Airlines doing oversight of heavy maintenance vendors. It's a fun job because, of course, besides making sure that safety and compliance is being done, it's also a matter of having a good relationship with the external vendors. And it's a good thing because right now, being in the airline industry, I'm getting another perspective from that point of view. I used to be with the MRO group for 26 years with ST Engineering. And with the MRO group, I think I would be able to say that I've held every single position in the MRO or have had a chance to provide a leadership to every department in the MRO.
Wow.
So my last position was a vice president for quality for ST Engineering. Before that, I was a vice president for operations support. I was a vice president for quality and organizational excellence. And of course, I'm one of those few people who probably can say that fortunate to have held a director of quality position at one point in my career and another position as a director of maintenance.
Wow, that's awesome. So that's got to be really interesting to come from the MRO side to see how all of those workflows happen and everything goes down and the quality that's involved in all of that to moving over to the airline, right? So tell us a little bit about what are the pros and cons from coming from MRO to moving over to airline?
Yeah, for example, with regards to the MRO, there are different processes that are exclusively for the MRO. And of course, for the airlines, the main focus would be quality and safety and on-time delivery performance of the airplane. And coming from an MRO, sometimes the challenge is, and I think airlines face the same thing, is when you're trying to deliver an airplane, there's a few things that happen. One, of course, is the operational condition of the airplane, but then you get into the logistics part of it, where the supply chain can also be an issue.
Mm-hmm.
So from an MRO perspective, when you try to order parts with your supply chain, you would always go to an airline because the airline sometimes has more leverage or power because of the purchasing power when you try to get things or supply.
Sure.
But of course, another part of that is the workforce as well. Airlines have their different programs and MROs have their different workforce development programs as well. So all this encompassing are the challenges that are being faced by the MROs and even the airlines as well.
Yeah. So coming here, so by the way, guys, we are at the MRO show. I forgot to mention that earlier. So we're in Orlando, Florida right now. And so tell us a little bit, Noel, about what are your best practices when you come to an MRO show, acting as or on behalf of an airline? What are you looking for? What do you like to do? What do you like to see?
Well, I think like in this particular case for MRO Americas, I think it's good to mention that they have a new stage or a new segment called the Tech Hub. And that's what I'm more interested about.
Okay.
And it's looking into the different digitalization and whatever good trends in AI or information technology that can be used as a solution for airline challenges or constraints. And as you know, for an airline, our main and core business is to fly passengers from one place to another, and we need to fly them safely. So try to imagine, I think, of course, you've flown several airlines and you've been flying, what, almost every month or every week?
Every week at least.
Every week at least, right?
Yeah.
And so try to look at it like when you come to the airport, you expect your flight not to be delayed. You expect your flight to be safe as well. And that's all a very good an expectation from every passenger.
Sure.
And that's why we always say that for an airline, we build based on a circle of trust, where every person or every entity in the supply chain performs their function to ensure the quality and safety of the airline.
Right.
And quality and safety is already an expectation. But one thing that really stands out is the operational performance, whether we deliver on time and the aircraft depart on time. And that makes sure that we have efficient processes in place, and we make sure that we anticipate what's going to go wrong with the airplane.
Right.
And that's where all the digital systems are in place. And that's one of the things that I'm looking for when I'm in MRO Americas, and see what are the different trends, what are the different advances in the technologies that are available out there that we can utilize as an airline.
Right, because I guess everybody tries to keep their competitive edge if you're an airline, right? You can try to keep your costs down, you try to keep your competitive edge.
Yes.
And you try to garner more of the general public when travel. So that's awesome. What else? What else are you kind of involved in right now that you know is a personal passion project for yourself?
Well, thank you for asking that. That's a good thing to ask. One of the things I'm looking at is workforce development.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people have thought about workforce development for just aircraft mechanics, aircraft inspectors, flight crew. But no one really talks about workforce development for support groups.
Sure.
Like, for example, being a planner for the airplane, being a logistics support, an engineer,
Right.
a quality assurance person. And sometimes our aviation industry tend to neglect that they also need some type of training or workforce development.
Right.
So that's one of the things that I'm currently looking at. How do we leverage what we know, or even my background in the aviation industry, to be able to look and say, well, it's not just the aircraft mechanics that are delivering the aircraft on time. Well, if a planner doesn't know how to do his or her part, we may be issuing a wrong work package to the airplane, or we may be issuing a wrong work card for that particular maintenance task, and that would cause a downline delay. So no matter how effective or how experienced or talented your mechanics are, if you don't have a good support, I mean, like for example, when I was in charge of logistics, there's one just directive that I've told the logistics team that I have. If maintenance folks started to ask, where's my part? That means you didn't do your job well.
Right.
However, for them to be able to get to that level, they have to be able to get at least trained, or the know-how that's needed to be able to say, well, our job is to support the production line, and this is how we're going to do that job.
Interesting. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, no, that's a lot of insight. I know you're a busy guy, but we appreciate you stopping by to do this podcast with us. I know you're probably going back tonight, right? You said you're only
Yes, I'm going to spend here only for a day, but it's good because then I've been able to meet friends all with over 32 years in aviation. I mean, almost every corner you find someone to talk to and say hi to. Sometimes
Absolutely.
those people that I haven't met for like 20 years are here. It's like, hey, Noel, you know, and I get messages all over as well. So it's good. It's good to be here. It's great to see old friends, acquaintances. It's great to see you.
Right.
And finally be here at your podcast.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, well, get used to this face because he's going to be a recurring guest on our show. We plan on doing more stuff because Noel's insights are very, very important. And so we appreciate the time, and thanks again for stopping by, Noel.
Thank you.